Right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. Now in this video, we're going to go through another celebrity brand audit. Now the branding question this week is a brand called Happy Dad. Now you might know them from selling beer, but you alternatively might know them from being associated with Steve Will Do It or the Nelk Boys. They're both a collective ownership of Happy Dad. So it's always all over their podcasts. I know Steve Will Do It is just back on the internet, so you might see Steve Will Do It going around the internet mentioning Happy Dad more frequently nowadays. Now he's let back on YouTube. So before I do, my name's Jack Pointer. I've been writing emails every single day for the last 4 or 5 years straight. And I'm talking every single day. I've written over 10,000 emails throughout my time of being an email marketer, and that goes for brands across the US, Canada, Australia, UK, and more. So with the greatest of humility, I would like to say I know a thing or two about an email that is high converting and an email that just falls flat on its face. But now that's over. Before I actually get into it, I always say these at the end of my videos. But I feel like I should say it at the start now, is if you do like what you're seeing so far, or if you're new to the channel, just hit a like, make a short comment, even click subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it helps get the channel out to more and more people. So it does me a favor, but it also does the watchers on the other end a favor by giving them that useful information in order to grow their brand or grow their clients' brands. But let's just get straight into it. So this is the homepage of Happy Dad. It did have a pop-up when I first landed on the page. It did have a pop-up, and it also did have a hover here saying get 15% off. However, when I did fill in my details, it did bug out. So I don't know if it's an issue their end or whether it's an issue my end. So I've gone ahead and gone on a different browser window, popped in my details, and it's given me the code straight away. Now, I don't like that. I really don't like when a brand, from an email marketing standpoint, I really don't like it when the brand gives me the code straight away. As a brand, I would much rather send people to my email address, to their email inbox, to open the email, get interaction with that email, kind of in a elegant but a very kind way, force them to that email and force them to open that email. To get that coupon code. So yeah, straight away they're given the coupon code immediately within the thank you page of their pop-up, and I just don't like that. I know some people might say, yeah, it creates less friction, they don't have to escape the funnel to then go back into the funnel, but from an email marketing standpoint, we want those metrics to be as good as we possibly can, and we want that engagement, that interaction with our emails in order to build that sender reputation, with that domain provider. So then if you're building that sender reputation, then your emails are more likely to appear in the primary inbox rather than just being hidden in spam or the marketing tab, etc. So yeah, I would, at this stage, I would put a thank you page, and I would put, I would still keep your in, but I would put head to your inbox to find your code, or your exclusive code is waiting in your inbox. Head over to your inbox to use it now. So that's what I would do within the pop-up. So site looks nice, site looks absolutely fine, but we're not here to audit their site, we're here to audit their emails. So let's go ahead and see whether I got an email. So I did, perfect. Welcome to the best hard seltzer on earth. Unlock 15% off your entire order. Happy Dad hat collection, Sugar Sean O'Malley varsity jacket, use code Happy Dad 15 at checkout. So yeah, not a great email, if I'm honest. Not a really great welcome email. This could do with a lot of work. So I would always have the discount code at the top here. They haven't even given us the discount code on the email. Hold up. Oh, they have, right at the bottom of the email. So this is pants. This really is not a good standard of email marketing. Having your discount code right at the bottom of the email, I know they're probably gonna think, yeah, they have to scroll right to the bottom, they have to go past everything in order to see the discount code. But the reality of it is, most of your traffic won't even make it this far down. A lot of your traffic won't even make it to the second section or the third section. And when you get down here, this is the least amount of traffic. So what we would do as a brand is pop that discount code right at the top of the email, right, usually under the sub headline. And then put that scarcity, that urgency with the 48-hour timer at the top here, limited time only, whatever it may be. You're going to see an email that we've designed for them as a 7-figure email marketing agency, which has been through strategy, copy, design, and an internal QA review. So I'm going to show you that in a second. I just wanted to go through their current email in order to compare the two. So yeah, not a great welcome email whatsoever. Doesn't do anything for the brand. Yeah. Make or spontaneous lawnmower, Happy Dad merch and 15% off. Yeah, so I mean, that's okay. It's weird. It's in their brand's language, but everything else, nah, I'm really not a fan of the email whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and show you an email that we've created for them, which speaks in their brand's tone, really uses their language, and has those conversion elements within the email in order to get people to click and get people to buy immediately. So what we've got to remember is within that pop-up, as like I say, as a 7-figure email marketing agency, we'd always give them the discount code within the first email. We would never put it on the thank you page of the pop-up. So you've got to think they've deliberately gone to this email to find that code and to start shopping. So right at the top of the email, you're in officially. Happy Dad isn't your average hard seltzer, and we know you're not here for average. Here's 10% off your first order. Dad 10, 72 hours only. So you can see there, big bold hero headline, very in line with their brand's tone of voice and language here with that sub headline, and then we give them the code and create that urgency and that scarcity with that 72-hour timer. But you can see, once again, as I say in all of these celebrity brand audits, everything that is important is above the fold. Everything that, like let's say for example, the coupon code, like I keep banging on about, is above the fold. The button to shop is above the fold. 72 hours only is above the fold. And this means that every single reader of this email is gonna see that top bit. They have no choice. When they click on the email, they're gonna see that top part. And we're gonna start losing readers the more further down we get on the email. So we've got that at the top. We've got the USPs here. So no more skinny can bullshit, just real 12-ounce cans with full flavor. And then we've got the breakdown here: 100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 5% ABV, gluten-free, electrolyte enhanced. Another button to shop now. You've got to think, these people who have landed on and opened this email, the reason they're here is to use that discount code and is to shop. So no more skinny can bullshit, like I said, the USPs, and a little bit about the brand further on down. The next part is we're giving them ways to shop, very, very, very easy ways to shop. So your first round's on us, kind of, use your 10% off. So we're giving them a reminder of their discount here. And then they've got a very easily clickable quadrant here of their most popular products, with very short descriptors. So bold and nostalgic, one of our OGs, a full lineup to test your favorites: peach, grape, fruit punch, half and half, build different, and then lemon meets tea, balanced and smashable. Of course, we've got the different packs they do there, and then they can either click, 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 or they can seal with pick your pack. We've got a special edition can there, so the Death Row edition. We're highlighting that in the welcome email. Legendary collab, classic flavor, collector's energy. So they're collab with Death Row Records. Shop now. And then, as we do for every single email we design, is a final call to action at the bottom of the email. Remind them of that discount code, push them a little bit harder to go ahead and use it, create that scarcity and go even deeper with the urgency. So limited supply, don't miss out. We don't restock forever. Grab your flavor while it's hot or cold, preferably. So a little bit of a cheeky tone to match that Steve Will Do It / Nelk Boy feel about the email. Dad 10, 72 hours only. Use your 10% off. So as I always say, this is the part of the email that the least amount of traffic is going to be on, and this is the part of the email where all of the undecided people are going to be on as well. So we don't restock forever. 72 hours only. Grab your flavor while it's hot. Limited supply. Don't miss out. Use your 10% off. You can see this is slightly more persuasive, encouraging, time-sensitive messaging in order to get them through and purchase a product, or at least try a product. Cool. So there we have it. That is their welcome email. And let's just take another look at maybe something else here. Let's just go on a new tab, store leads. Let's just go into store leads, the app. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at Happy Dad. Let's see what kind of metrics they're getting in regards to a storefront as of right now. So Happy Dad. Let's load it up. happydad.com. Yeah. Estimated visits a month, so 520,000 per month. Estimated page views, 1.9 million page views per month. Estimated sales, nearly $2 million a month this brand is getting. But can you imagine the dramatic incline we would have of email visitors, email engagement, email buyers if we just pop that discount code within that first email rather than within that thank you page of the pop-up? It's going to make such a massive difference. Now, if you combine that with all the elements on this design, if you can combine that with here's your 10% off, 72 hours only, scarcity, urgency, their best sellers, their limited edition, even harder message at the bottom of the email. So you can imagine, right, if they're getting 1.9 million views a month, but they're already giving the discount code out on the thank you page of the pop-up, how much traffic they're losing within their email. And then consequently, what normally happens is around 65 to 70% of people click on that first welcome email. They open that first welcome email. So that's a huge chunk of traffic and a huge amount of engagement they're losing out through their email channel every single month. So they could make a hell of a lot more money on top of what they're already doing just by getting, once again, their flows and their campaigns right for their emails. So that's Happy Dad. That's the email we designed for them. Now, if you are a brand or if you are a freelancer writing, strategizing, designing for a brand, you're going to want to see our school community. Now, for a very small price every single month, you can have design inspiration, copy tips and tricks. You can have strategies for campaigns, monthly campaigns. You can have strategies for welcome flows, win back flows, abandoned cart flows, browse abandonment flows. Everything you need is within this school community. So this school community is your playbook on how to design, how to strategize, how to write copy for your emails. So click the link in the description. You're going to head to our school community, take a look around before you even decide to sign up. And when you do decide to sign up, just know that you're getting a ton of value from a 7-figure email marketing agency in regards to strategy, copy, design, implementation. So if you're a brand owner, this is perfect for you. You can send this to your marketing team, or you can go ahead, if you are spinning all the plates at the minute, then you can go through and you can take some inspiration yourself and start creating some things. If you're a freelancer with email marketing clients, whether they are strategy, design, copy, or implementation related, whether you run the whole operation, this is going to be extremely useful for you. Like I say, it's going to be like your playbook. So you can go in here, you can get some of the strategies out, and you can start implementing them for your clients, and you can build your own performance based off of that. So then you can acquire more clients and make a really, really good impression with the clients that you already have on your books. But it's been great, guys. Next week, we've got another celebrity audit. Not going to tell you who it is yet, but it's quite an exciting one. So keep your eyes peeled. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.